Kingman mine in Arizona, United States. This is the color that everybody is seeking, and it's the closest to a Parisian blue turquoise I've personally ever seen, so I'm so thrilled. And then we wanted to bring to you our most popular Kingman find, and that is the ceremonial. So you have your choice. 100% completely adjustable, appraised at $650. It's our top selling collector Chaco Canyon piece. That's the cuff bracelets. And on a normal day, we'd be thrilled to be able to offer this at $399. The fact that today is $100 off while they last. And on top of that, we're offering 6 monthly flex payments. You can believe it. We're starting to get super limited, truly in both, because this is obviously, these are custom handcrafted, 100% guaranteed. Any issues whatsoever, the artisan will take this back and we make any repairs. So I want to just say that right off the bat. But if you're going to jump in and get the best of the best, it's right here. It's our best value of the day, 078040. So Jen, let's start with, and I'm gonna bring the find here, because there's that high blue color with the blue waters, and of course the artisan and the workmanship and everything else that went into making this Today Special happen.
Looking at this is the big debut of the blue water turquoise. It's a particular vein that we had found out in the Kingman, Arizona, in the Kobog mine, Marty Kobog's mine, and that he owns. And so, looking at this, we were able to go there and get a particular amount of the rough from the Kobog family, which we were very grateful for.
Is that right there? There's Marty, right?
Yes, and he's looking at the different chunks of turquoise that come from there, and especially that particular vein. It is said that the vein that they found, this blue water turquoise, is that there was water that was in that vein, and the vein actually had a teal water turquoise.
They had to be flipping out, because that's probably the closest to Sleeping Beauty color that they've seen, right?
Yes. And
yeah, that's
looking
Marty
at what you have there on your cuff, you got that deep blue turquoise, and it's just like almost looking like the robin's egg blue, but richer.
Oh, it's like I say, Persian. That's the only thing I can think of. It's so rare and unique and untouchable at this point. But that is the kind of impeccable, clean, consistent, beautiful turquoise. So if that's what you love, we have it for you. Now let's talk about ceremonial, which you are decked head to toe in. Looks so pretty on you.
Oh, thank you.
And we've had tons of great calls. We'd love to hear from you if you're familiar with the ceremonial turquoise. Share your stories with everyone. We'd love, we get excited, but it's even more exciting when you have that opportunity to call in and share with our first-time shoppers. But ceremonial.
For the ceremonial, there was a medicine man actually that had gone to the Kingman mine, and it is said that when he came upon a rough of turquoise, it was very rich and green in color. And so when he looked at it, he said that the particular vein that ran through that green turquoise looked like snakes. And so according to the Navajo people, snakes are very sacred, and they use the snakes for a ceremonial dance that they do call the snake dance. And so only the highest of the medicine men are be able to do this ceremony. And so what they had done is that they had named this particular vein of turquoise the ceremonial turquoise.
And that's been one of the biggest collected of all the turquoise from the Kingman mine. Now let's talk about the wonderful artisans who collaborated to make this, because it's maybe once, maybe twice a year we do a Chaco Canyon Today Special, because it's too difficult in terms of quantity to be able to, produce enough in a certain amount of time.
Yes.
So these are both very limited, but let's talk about the meaning and the artisans.
Especially for the blue water turquoise, we were only able to get about 25 buckets of it, and so you can just imagine how much we had to work with. So the artisan here, his big debut with this whole collection, is Jimson Belen. He's been a silversmith for over 25 years. His uncle actually was Richard Belen, and he and his aunt actually were our first silversmiths out in Chaco Canyon and Running Bear. And what he's doing here, he's working with the piece of silver that he has, hand cutting it. And so you look at his fingers, everything is done by hand, especially for the little silver star beadwork that you see there. That's done by hand. The soldering is done by hand. The cutting of the metal is done by hand. Shaping of the cuff is done by hand. Especially cutting the turquoise at the end, you know, he has to shape and smooth it out. And you're gonna see the little markings on the turquoise. You have to have, you know, each and every amount correct on there.
Wow, the time, I mean, really, one to produce.
Yes.
Would have to be more than a day, correct? Or in terms of letting it set?
I believe he can be, what can be done is about maybe 10, 12
Oh, because there's more than one artisan
yes.
too working on it. That
There's
makes
actually
sense.
4 or 5 other artisans that helped them out, which was Aaron Brigade, David Lopez, Mike Smith, Emerson Del Garrido, and Gilbert Smith.
Okay. So
Yes.
we love documenting that
Yes.
because it's like your own, again, artisan. You walk into, whether it be a trading post or into a Southwestern one-of-a-kind jewelry designer place. That's exactly, in essence, what we're doing here. Yet, anywhere else, it'd be $650.
Yes.
Only at HSN do you have the opportunity to break up your payments. That would be $50 with your shipping to get to your front door. You have your, again, 30-day guarantee, which we love. We make it so simple. We make it so easy. You're not waiting 6 months until we ship it to you, unlike other type of payments out there. So if you are just intrigued and you're saying this is the first time, Chaco Kenyon's been with us for 19 years, that I'm going to jump in and get my feet wet, it could not be a better choice. The size of the center stone here of natural Kingman, again, American made, American handcrafted, #1 most sought after mine in the United States. That center millimeter is 39 by 16 millimeters. That's a lot of turquoise in both the ceremonial and in the blue waters. And then the 2 accenting stones are 24 by 9 millimeters. That top is darling on you, Kate. Kate is ready for summer. She is going on vacation. I loved it. She was sitting out looking at the window. And look how that bracelet just pops.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Made me look out there too.
I know it. I know it. It was funny because we have some host picks coming up, jewelry host pick, and one of the inspirations that I was quoting was that I never go into spring or summer without, in part of my picks or even in my own wardrobe, having a couple new pieces of turquoise. It makes,
Oh my
I
God.
just love it.
For me, just coming to HSN and bringing in samples and just looking at each and every piece. And, you know,
Sure.
I've said this before that I put on as much as I can. And like with the rocks, with the turquoise, I'm like, oh my God. And just imagine what can be done with this. But it blows my mind because when you look at the cuff that we have today, you have different master silversmiths that help Jimson hone in on his skills. So not only you're getting the best of the best, you're also getting an upcoming artisan who's doing well on his own too as well.
Wow, can you bring your wrist over too? I want to just talk about in terms of sizing for a minute. So Jen is wearing all the ceremonial. Jennifer usually wears up to about a 7 3/4, 8 inch in a bracelet. I'm normally anywhere from 6 1/2 to 6 3/4. And you'll notice that, you know, again, it is a cuff, so it's adjustable. You don't want to, I said this earlier, if you have typically a 6 or a 6 1/4 inch wrist, that might be a little bit too much pressure to adjust.
It's easy for me.
But for everybody else, I mean, you have the 8 inch up to an 8 inch. I'm wearing it, you know, closed in the back. Just in terms of sizing, I know we had a few questions on that. And for those who are new, these artisans, and we'll go through the main artisan and then everyone else who worked on this today's special. It'd be impossible for just one person to be able to do. But they stand behind everything that they produce for us at HSN 100%.
Yes.
So I love knowing that. We're gonna go back out to the phones. We are delighted that you're calling. You're live on the air with Jennifer and Lynn. And what is your name and where are you calling from today?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Jasmine. Nice to meet you guys.
You too, Jasmine. Where are you calling from today?
I'm calling from Georgia,
Georgia,
from
terrific.
Atlanta.
Wonderful, love it there. Tell us, are you familiar with Chaco Canyon?
Yes, I am. I love Chaco Canyon pieces. I've got probably 8 or 10, and I go to the Southwest. I go to Dallas a lot, and I know the value is incredible because some of the pieces that I pick up there are super expensive, and the quality of Chaco Canyon is amazing. And I love the pieces. I have a lot of the blue, so I picked up the ceremonial this time.
Wonderful.
To try something new.
And what do you love? Isn't that color gorgeous? I'm going to show you the rough on it too, but just the fact that no two are alike. It's just, when we say high blue, this is like a high green in the way I look at it.
Yeah, it looks really different, and I've seen some other pieces like this in some of the what do you call the old pond?
Yes.
And I've seen some other pieces in this ceremonial color, and I thought they were really lovely, but they didn't match with what I was going with. But I'm going to try a couple pieses here and see how it works out. It looks gorgeous.
It's so pretty. I hope it's being televised as beautifully as it is, Jasmine. Did you order the Today Special?
I did.
Oh, good.
I ordered everything.
Well, that's a great example. Anywhere else, something like this piece, handcrafted, would be easily over $600 special. So I'm so glad.
I think so. It's a gorgeous piece. I have a 5.5-inch wrist, so I have a little trouble with the cup.
Yeah, I don't know. I would do it where there would still, kind of as I did it, and if it's still too big, and it might be, but I would try it. It might be okay, because I'm about 6.5, 6 3/4, and I have it pretty much all the way shut. But see how it works out for you.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Jasmine, we so appreciate your call.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. You're going to love, love, love. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. So she has a lot of the blue from the Kingman, but she's trying the ceremonial for the first time here today.
Exciting.
And you heard her. She loves Southwestern jewelry, shops all over Dallas. We want to share with you the whole kit and caboodle. Oh, how cute. I was wondering who that top was. So that is from Colleen's collection, who I know is going to be coming up in, I believe, the 3 o'clock hour. So you can inquire about that. So we had the poncho. We have obviously today's special, the wonderful earrings to go back, the skinny girl jean, which you're going to love. I'm wearing those right now. And we have a Vera Bradley tote, back down to our Franco Sarfo sandals. So a great head to toe look, and all popped with the best value of the day and accessorizing from Chaco Canyon. So it's kind of fun to be able to say, oh, you know what? Kate looks great. And that's how I shop. I want that head to toe look. And here at HSN, of course, with the flex pays and all of those good things that we can offer, we do have the earrings coming up to go back to our best value of the day. We have the matching pendant that's going to be available for you. We also have the matching ring, but I'll just kind of forewarn you, the ring now is getting very limited, actually in both the blue waters, which I'm wearing, but very limited. In fact, we sold out of a few sizes in the ceremonial. So that's as the day progresses, and we have such a special opportunity buy that is handcrafted, like our today's specials we're sharing with you here. Take action, because if you follow us at HSN, we can honor this price up until one of these sells out, or up until midnight when you see a brand new today's special. I love to end with showcasing great ways to wear. As we were just talking, we showed you Kate, who looks dynamite. And this is the fun part. This time of the year, I love it because, again, whether it's casual